Good designing navigation helps viewers find where they want to go. It also helps them understand what your site is about and how it's organized. Here I have examples of a well-designed website and a poorly designed website. Good navigation follows the following principles. It should be concise, the navigation should be easy to read, and the options in a menu should be limited to no more than 8 links. It should be clear. Based on looking over your home page and menu options, viewers should be able to predict the kind of information they will find on the page before even clicking on a link. Single descriptive words for each link should be used to avoid confusion or misinterpretation. It should also be selective. The primary navigation for your site should only reflect the content of the site. Things like login, search, and legal information should be placed elsewhere on a page to avoid wordiness and confusion. In this Toots website, you can see here that this site is concise and clear, and it follows the guidelines that I just talked about. You can find the login or to create an account all the way over here by itself on the right. Primary navigation should appear across the top of the site from left to right or down the left side of the page. This beautifully designed Toots website that I'm showing here has an example of horizontal navigation across the top, showing from left to right. The secondary navigation should be under the primary, as it is here in this Toots website. There are subheadings in each of the categories, and they're easy to navigate through as well. This is another example of a well-designed website. It's beautifully designed. It's a Google website. It's called Google Ventures, and the navigation is vertical navigation down the left side. The site is concise, clear, selective, and very creative. Would we expect anything less from Google? The site designer should design the site so that the viewer knows exactly where they are in the website at the moment. For example, the designer should use a different color or a visual marker to indicate the current page the viewer is viewing. In this Google site, there's not only menu tabs, but there are also icons for additional ease of navigation. The link should appear large enough so the viewer will recognize it as a link. Also, the link should change when the user hovers over each item. When the user clicks on the Portfolio menu button, the links on this page give the viewer a description of each when you hover over them. So all you have to do is hover, and then a description of what it is comes over. Good navigation is essential to the internet experience. It provides site visitors with a simple and convenient way to browse. On the other hand, bad navigation leaves viewers frustrated and confused. They may leave your site and decide to browse and use another, easier to navigate site. Here are some things a designer should avoid when site designing. You should avoid using no navigation. In other words, don't leave out the necessary navigational buttons needed in order to easily move through your site. If you leave the links out, your viewers would only be able to see your home page. Avoid the use of back and next buttons. By using only back and next buttons, you direct how viewers navigate through the site instead allowing them to create their own browsing experience. This Atlanta restaurant guide is a terrible website for many reasons. There's no horizontal or vertical navigation bar. I can't even find a navigation bar in this site. The viewer has to use the scroll bar in order to even see the entire poorly designed, ugly site. The scrolling words make me dizzy across the page. This website definitely leaves me frustrated and confused. Someone needs to tell these restaurants in Georgia that they are poorly represented on the web. Good navigation helps viewers find where they want to go, and that's what your goal should be.